everyone, I'm so thrilled to be here today and sharing this 5-minute stretch routine. So I don't want to delay, I want to get right into it. So if you're hydrated and ready to go, let's do it. So before we do get started, I want to talk about the benefits of stretching. Stretching, of course, is for flexibility, but it can also improve blood flow through our muscles as well as tension within them. We're going to start with our first pose today, and that will be toe touches. We'll be holding this pose for 30 seconds, reaching for our toes with the ultimate goal of having our palms touch the floor. But if that's not where you're at today, no worries. Just bend your knees or make any necessary movements to make the stretch feel good for you. The stretch is great for our hamstrings, our calves, and our hips. It primarily targets the back of our legs, stretching the hamstrings and calves, and opening up our hips to promote flexibility. So this is a great stretch to have in your routine. Our next pose, touching our toes with a straight back, we'll hold this pose for 30 seconds. The back is straight, we are not bending, and remember, only go as far as you can without your back rounding. If you feel too much pressure in your lower back, it's time to back off. And take your time. This pose is fantastic for stretching your hamstrings and your lower back. Up next, we'll be still doing seated toe touches, but with our back rounded, and we'll be holding this for 30 seconds. Let's talk about the benefits of stretching has on the mind. We're all familiar with the benefits of working out for our physical state, but there are so many benefits that we can receive for our mental state. Folds such as this can help with calming the mind, reducing stress and anxiety, and is also believed to stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, which promotes healing and relaxation. Moving on to our next pose, we'll do the open split side bend. We'll be aiming to reach towards our left or right toe. We're going to start with reaching towards the right toe, and we'll hold this for 15 seconds. This pose is great for stretching your inner thighs, your hips. If you feel necessary, this pose can also be done with a block or some type of support if you aren't able to reach all the way down. We're going to walk over to the middle and do the same on the left side. Are you breathing? In 4, out 4. Keep holding on. It's so boring, I know, but just think about the mobility goals. The hips will feel younger, the joints will ache less. So let's do it. So halfway through, let's keep going. We're gonna go ahead and cross our legs. Walk your hands out as far as they can go, keeping your chest open. Seated chest openers, also known as heart openers, have several benefits for the body, including improving our posture, helping with our chest and shoulder tension, which can also counteract the effects of slouching. And we'll be also able to improve our breathing because we'll be opening our lungs and expanding the chest and allowing for deeper, fuller breaths. And as well, of course, we can't forget the mental benefits of reducing our stress as well as our anxiety. Into our warrior pose. Remember to maintain proper form. We'll keep the front knee aligned with your ankle and your back leg straight. Also, for perfect posture, we're going to make sure that our hips are open and square. We're going to go ahead and flip our palm back and reverse the warrior. Remember to breathe. When you're breathing, you can also lengthen through your right side of the body, reaching your arm up to get a really deep stretch. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the devotional warrior after this, and we're going to hold that for 15 seconds. The goal is to kind of get your head to at least touch your knee in the form of a bow. This pose is so great and it relieves so much stress in the body. We're going to go ahead and do a lunge with a twist with prayer hands. Be sure that you're working at your level, so if you do need some type of support or a block to put your hands on, Prayer hands are at your chest. And don't forget to smile through it all and make sure that you are breathing. We're going to go ahead and do the same sequence on the left side, and that will be the final pose for the day. I just love incorporating yoga poses into my wellness routine, especially my stretching routine, because the benefits are always so grand. For example, the warrior pose here that we're doing now is so great for strengthening your muscles, your quadriceps, your calves, as well as the twist can help with improving digestion. We are working on our core, we are working on our balance. We are just getting the full body benefits of these poses. So if you are not yet doing some type of yoga in your wellness routine, I highly recommend you incorporate a few moves, and of course use this video as a resource to come back to when you are needing to improve your wellness. Shake it off, and give yourself a big congratulations. I am so proud of you today for showing up to yourself. If you want to consistently keep showing up for yourself, be sure to check out our resource library for a plethora of information to assist you on your wellness journey.